Good day, everybody. This is Justin Trudeau talking about a reset for the world government.
The last 6 months have laid bare fundamental gaps and inequities within our societies and between them. As with climate change, those who have the least are impacted the most. That's why last spring, Canada worked with Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Secretary General Antonio Guterres to convene a high-level meeting to discuss how leaders around the world could work.
A high level meeting to discuss leaders around the world. He already knows that climate change is a made up garbage thing because they can't make China or India do anything. So this is only another fraud for America. Let's continue.
Together to close these gaps and build a better, more equitable system that works for everyone. In May, we agreed to look at 6 urgent areas of action to mobilize financing for the response and the recovery. Over the course of the summer, our 6 working groups produced over 250 policy options. On September 8th,
Every one of these things he's talking about funding has to deal with corporations. Big corporations like Burger King. Where are they? How come none of them are doing anything? The $2,000 that people are collecting for the CERB is really nothing compared to what is really going on out here. And as he's going to be talking about world leaders from around the world and how they get together to discuss every situation behind our backs through private sector and private meetings.
Ministers gathered to discuss these options and their recommendations for the short, medium, and long term. The most promising ideas will be taken up within.
And that long term is the one you better pay attention to.
Existing IMF and World Bank processes, as well as at the G7 and G20 leaders summits later in the fall.
And did you notice he mentioned world banks, not Bank of Canada. He only borrows from private banks. Castro's son here is really taking after his father so far.
We're going to have the opportunity to meet again to discuss the progress we've made. Because we understand that right now we have to fix urgent problems, but in the long run, we also have to fix the system so that it works for everyone. To eliminate this virus anywhere, we need to eliminate it everywhere. While scientists work around the clock to develop a vaccine, as governments, we have the responsibility to ensure it'll be distributed quickly and fairly around the world.
And how would that be able to become? Do people know how long it really takes? Years to have it. Do you really think they came up with it with just in several months? How many people like Randy Hilliard that are in government don't believe it at all?
On Friday, I announced that Canada will provide $440 million to the COVID-19 Vaccine Global Access Facility, including $220 million to the Advanced Market Commitment to help low and middle.
And of course he would give over all that money. How much is America giving over? How much is the world giving over now to the person who's behind it all? Bill Gates.
Countries access vaccines. This is an important initiative, and I encourage other governments to join in as well. We need to work together, and not just on vaccines. Canada believes that a strong, coordinated response across the world and across sectors is essential. This pandemic has...
And of course, private sectors is what he's talking about. Nothing else.
Provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts.
A reset of something that they created. For them to reset what is the big answer.
Imagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change.
Extreme poverty, if they really wanted to fix it, they would have done it by now. This is why now we had Patrick Brown come out there not even 3 days ago and go, I need an isolation camp for people like who? Me? Who want to run for government and don't believe what they're doing is real?
Our government committed to investing more in international development while supporting developing countries on their economic recoveries and resilience. And on that note, Today,
Canada hasn't even recovered, and he's talking about recovering other places that he can't even recover here.
I can announce that Canada will invest $400 million more in humanitarian and development funding, which will go directly to trusted partners on the ground fighting COVID-19. Our government is...
What partners? The partners that they have making all these places? And when they say it's for that, I can't say because they'll take it off. Only they can say it. But if it's only for that, then why ain't they building hospitals? There's a lot of pretending going on here with this new reset.
To investing even more in the years to come. In addition, we will continue to advocate for extending the debt service suspension initiative. We will also work on ensuring the special needs of small island developing states and other vulnerable countries are taken into account. Building back better means getting support to the most vulnerable while maintaining our momentum on reaching the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
The 20 and 30 Agenda. They're telling you themselves that it's all an agenda. You can look this all up yourself. This is going on for a long time now. He goes later on in a video to talk about the G20 and about how it's going to be a smash hit there. And of course, the G7. This is just ridiculous about how they want world government. And there's a war going on. And it's against the people of the world. You're looking to Castro's son right here telling you, the Prime Minister of Canada. What a disgrace. Seriously, people of Canada. Do you really understand what's going on? Now if you riot, they have already the Chinese army right there, the UN waiting to come into Canada. Because the population isn't that big and they can control here first. Oh boy, oh boy. And all you people are going, yes, Donald Trump is gone. This person's gone. We're all fucking gone.